Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heroes of Humblewood. This is a Patreon Humblewood campaign. All the lovely people that you see here on the screen are our Patreons. Thank you, and shout out to all of our Patreons. Because of them, everything we do here is possible, including all of our one-shots, two-shots, three-shots, marathons, and so on. If you're interested in more information on what you can get for being a Patreon, you can use !Patreon in chat. We also have a YouTube. You can find all of the previous episodes of our campaigns, including Heroes of Humblewood, on our YouTube at Stelluna TV. If you would like to interact with this game, there's a couple of ways you can do so. You can redeem channel points for free just by hanging out, chatting, lurking, shitposting, all the fun stuff to get an advantage die or a blessing to the player of your choice. Or if you'd like to add an element of fate to the narrative, every $10 guarantees a draw from the deck of many things to the player of your choice. Let's jump right into it. Please tell me who you are, where we can find you, and who you're playing. And we'll start off with B Street.
Hey guys, I am B Street Holmes or Matthew. You can find me on Twitter and on Stella's Discord as B Street Holmes, and I am playing Ratchet Bluefeather, a grumpy ranger who is tired of getting dragged off of our main quest to deal with the fires.
Ooh, I have some fun stuff in store for you.
30 more sessions till we solve the fires.
Let's go. We'll get there eventually, right?
Of course
we won't.
I believe in
Or
us.
we won't. Thank you so much. We'll pop on over to Igneal.
Hello everybody, my name is Igneal Blazehart. Find me on Blue Sky at Igneal Blazehart. Today I'm playing Alistair Brent, a bounty hunter wizard Gallus, who's ready to see what's going on with this fortress and these people.
We'll pop on over to VertigoCross.
Hello, I'm Vertigo or V. I play as Jack Hart, a little tricksy fox who used to be a secret bandit. And currently, I am very deep into this fortress and disguised as a captain that we captured.
Excellent. Yes, that's going to be really fine. Yep. We'll pass it on over to Zombie Fighter 89.
Hello everyone, my name is Jacob Zombie IMZ. I'm originally to call me. Today I'm playing as Leon Breeze, professional wrestler extraordinaire, who's had a bit of a crisis in the last episode where we thought that maybe this fortress was just full of people who were trying to do things and control things, but it looks like there's an entire village here. That looks reminiscent of what where I was from before. So it's kind of interesting. I'm gonna find out what's gonna happen with all of that.
Yes.
You can find me on Blue Sky at Zombie Fighter 89. As well, if you're interested, I have a pinned post there where it shows all of my work and stuff that I've done. And one additional thing I like to throw up, and I'm going to throw it in chat as well. That is the Twitch link and the YouTube link to Pocket Dragon Pub. I was recently hired in to be an editor there, so I've got a lot of extra, all kinds of cool stuff there that I've been working on behind the scenes. So between me and Vixie, we're both going to be jumping around and trying to get all of the backlog that they've been having for a while up and at them. So I'm slowly getting the first episode up and ready to go, and it should be pretty easy once I get everything ready to go for that, and it'll be fun to have all those stuff. It was a blast watching that. So I suggest anybody please go to their YouTube to watch all kinds of their past content and anything they're going to be doing this week on their actual Twitch. Go subscribe and follow and all that fun stuff.
Excellent. Last time on Heroes of Humblewood, the party was split. We see Jack enter into the bandit stronghold wearing the guise of Frey Meriden, which let me just to refresh your minds. In case you forgot what Frey Meriden looks like. Should have had this ready. My bad. Frey Meriden. Bonk. A cunning and most capable bandit captain that you met a couple of times on the road. You had confronted Frey Meriden at a bandit camp, and there, capturing her, you brought her to the justice of the Alderheart Council. And it is there that you had a few last words. Now, Jack, you wear the guise of this person. As you've made your way through the camp, no one's really bat an eye. No one has challenged your appearance, especially because of that particular sword that is on your hip. It seems that this sword with a silver rose on it is enough to determine that you are a person of position. And it has been relatively easy for you to do your infiltration. For the others, however, they've taken an alternate route, favoring the wall and scaling it to varying degrees of success. But you were able to scale the wall without detection, and you can see from your vantage point Jack in the distance. A message was sent to Jack from Alistair's dear owl companion. And I know it's been a while, but Igneal, do you know what you want the letter to say? Just as a reminder, Jack is going to enter into the inner sanctum of the stronghold here, probably where Benna Sheridan is. This is your last chance to communicate.
There's probably two then.
Okay.
One for Jack, one for the bandit leader.
Okay.
One on each leg. The one for Jack. We're on the wall, waiting for you. Let's try to set up a meeting with their leader outside this fortress. And then for the leader of the fortress, I would assume we would make this together.
Yeah.
Probably something around those lines that the heroes of Humblewood, or something along those lines, we wish to speak. You know, you have lots of refugees, and we want to stop the fires.
Is there anything that Ratchet and Leon would want to add to that?
I think that covers everything Ratchet wants to share.
Can't think of anything else I can think.
Okay. So Jack, this owl has landed quite subtly off to the side, and you are able to recognize that you've been traveling with Alistair for some time. So you secret away to the side, and you have found this owl. There are 2 messages attached to it. What do you do?
I will make sure that I am not in a place with open eyes.
You are in an alleyway. You have obscured your line of vision from everything and everyone from you.
And then I will read the messages.
Okay. So as Alistair has detailed, one of them says that they are up on the wall, and the other one is addressed to the bandit leader.
I read both of them.
Okay. You have read both of them.
And then I carry on deeper into the sanctum.
Okay. Do you look up at the wall at all?
No.
Okay. 3 of you see that Jack enters the sanctum without so much a glance up towards you. What do the 3 of you want to do?
I think we wait for Jack now. I'll try to keep an eye on them through my owl.
Okay. Jack is about to enter a building. Do you want the
Are there
owl to
windows?
follow? I'll say that the windows are on a higher floor, so you are going to lose vision of Jack for some time.
That's fine. The owl will scout around the windows, trying to wait or look for the leader to. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Jack.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
You enter through and into the inner keep here. You can see that the rough road that cuts through the camp heads northward through that courtyard with the camps and the kitchen and the storage tent and the one tent with cages in it. And as you climb up the steep crags, it curves, revealing a 40-foot tall barricade of logs lashed together and a large set of double doors. A pair of tough-looking Moppocs in chain armor eye you warily as you approach. What sort of demeanor, what sort of air do you possess as you're coming up?
Jack is making sure to strike a confident figure as they walk.
Okay. Can I get either a performance or a deception check from you? And you get this at advantage. Come on, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Play the game.
Fine, I can't.
Why are you even here if you're not here to roll dice?
To tell other people to roll dice.
Okay.
Is a 28 good enough?
28 is great. 28 is amazing. Okay. As you come up, you can see that one of them is about to raise their hand, perhaps to stop you, but then the other leans over and whispers something. Both of their eyes goes down to your belt where you have the sword attached to your hip. They immediately begin to straighten up, look you up and down. Can I help you?
I have word from the front for our leader.
See them kind of craning their heads, looking beyond you, noticing you're alone. They step aside and they open the gates for you.
Yeah, alright, we did it. GG, mission accomplished. That's the end of the campaign.
As you step through the fortress gate here, you can see that there's a much smaller courtyard. Unlike the one that you had just come through, there's no one milling around here. You can see that there are two square wooden buildings, one to the east and another to the west. So this is the east one, this is the west one. And then you also see that there's a narrow pathway that leads to a sturdy wooden door. So this path goes up. You can see all this, right?
No.
Don't say that. Why isn't this working? Oh. Look, okay, streaming is hard, y'all.
It is.
Okay.
And you do a phenomenal job.
Thank you. A boulder doesn't fall from the sky and take you out.
Yes! Look, we ran into some beasts earlier who could make that happen. It's not a non-zero event.
It's true. Okay, so you see that there is a pathway here that leads up into a structure that's built into the stone. And then there are two wooden buildings here. This is east, this is west. This is north. Which way do you want to go?
I'm going to head upwards.
Okay. As you're heading upwards, you see that there's a large wooden door in the way. There is the smell of food coming from the other side.
The sound of food, you say?
Did I say sound? No, I said smell. There's captions. So
God
Jesus
damn.
Christ, man. I can't with you.
Well, what does
Oh
the
my
other
gosh.
door look like?
Oh my god. Okay,
What's
this
this?
It looks like a giant boulder.
door here is wooden. It's kind of on the thinner side, and then the door here is more like a flap. Go ahead and roll me perception.
All right, what does the food sound like at a
Oh
19?
my god, dude. Okay, a 19. I'm gonna say that the smell of something bitter and medicinal is coming from this direction. This direction smells like oil, and then it smells like food up here towards the north.
Oil and not like ink?
Oil, like, with a 19, I'll say like weapon oil. That
Okay,
you use to like
maintenance.
maintenance. Yeah.
Okay, I will keep heading towards the food area.
Okay. Do you open the door?
No, I think I'll just stand here for a while. Yeah, I push the door open.
You open the door. Okay. As you open the door, you see someone familiar. A solid looking servant, a deer folk who is broad shouldered, heavily armored, and most noticeably wears a red bandana across one eye, missing an ear. This heavily scarred woman, Jesus, this heavily scarred woman is currently quietly eating. And at the sound of the door opening, she puts her fork down and she looks up. You can see that with her, there are two Gerbine, these squat mouse-like people that appear to be having a conversation with her. The one that is to her left is holding a scroll, and the one that is to her right, in front of her, on the other side of the table, is holding a box. All three of them
A box, you say?
turn towards you. Yes.
Interesting.
This woman, you had only really seen a silhouette of her in the past, in the distance, not within the range of being able to talk to her. You know, unequivocally, this is Benna Sheridan, leader of the bandits.
I will step over to about here and lean back against the wall with my arms crossed, and I'll say, "Apologies for the interruption. I did not mean to do so. I have word from a field, but it can wait."
You see Benna Sheridan narrow her eyes at you, and she steeples her hands. You hear the squeaking of leather from her arms flexing as she does this. Can I please get a performance or deception check here?
Yeah, you can. Just for you. Don't tell anyone.
This is that regular. Wow, 2 dirty
How did
20s.
double
Okay.
dirty 20s go?
Okay. You see that her single ear twitches. There's some mark of irritability here, and she says, "Speak. Don't hold your tongue. If it's important enough for you to share it with me directly, I'd rather hear it now." And you see her push her dish of food away, giving you her whole attention.
I push off of the wall and walk up to about here, slowly. And I will state, we have lost multiple camps and even a couple captains tonight.
Is that so? You can see that both of the Gerbeens are looking you up and down, scrutinizing you, but they don't say anything. They simply look back to Benna as she's talking. How unfortunate. Do you know the manner of which they were dispatched?
One captured, one killed.
One that you captured.
One that I killed? Hold on. That's not in character, sorry. My brain shut down for a
No,
second.
you're good. Okay. She's asking for clarification of, are you saying that the captains were captured and killed, or you took care of who took out the captains and you have them?
Okay. Alright, I got you now. I have detained the ones who managed to kill one of our captains. Unfortunately, the group that managed to take out the encampment and capture another got away in the night.
Well, perhaps the one that you have captured, we can ask questions, press the pulse, and see what manner of mission pushes them onto us. And she kind of puts her hands down on the table with a bit of a slam. We are running out of resources. Our people are getting desperate. How much more will Alderheart push us to the limit?
I'm quiet for a bit as I make a show of genuinely contemplating.
Roll me insight.
Insight, I do a thinking. A 17.
Okay, with a 17, kind of reading between the lines, just kind of studying her, especially so close, you're able to tell that Benna is a very angry sort of person. You can see that a vein is popping as she's chewing over some kind of idea. Her hands, the leather gloves that she's wearing, they squeak and she pulls them into fists. And she looks down at her food and she looks disgusted by it. She's lost her appetite here. You get the sense that this person might sometimes be a bit unpredictable, maybe not completely in control, but this conversation, she's very invested. You've easily pushed her buttons here, so this topic means a lot to her. She's taking this very seriously. And as you don't say anything and you just wait, she goes, well, prepare your capture. We'll ask questions together. You are dismissed.
Would you like me to bring them here?
Yes, yes. Let's get this over with.
I bow at that and back away while facing her before turning at the last bit.
Okay, roll me another insight check.
Ooh, that one not good. That one's a 9.
Okay, the 9. As you bow, her brows furrow together. You can tell that she thinks that this is unusual, but she doesn't say anything. She just watches you leave. And then as you get closer to the door, she picks up her fork and she continues eating. Scoot!
I leave.
Okay. As you step out, what do you want to do? You can see that this door of the palisade has been closed. So this is closed right now.
Okay. I am going to check in the maintenance area first.
Okay. As you go up to this, you can feel that the door is locked. You check the handle without making too much noise.
Do I hear anything on the other side?
Perception check.
Perception. 15.
No, it's quiet.
All right, I will attempt to pick the lock.
Okay, thieves' tools.
Yeah.
You have to beat a 17.
How's a 22 do?
Excellent. Okay. You unlock it very quickly without any sound. It is clearly an armory of some kind. This small building contains a rack of weapons, an armor rack, and bags of assorted treasure that are in a pile. I'm just gonna copy paste this.
Oh, hello. Oh
Okay.
my, hello.
You see that there are 3 coffers and they are overflowing with gold coins. There's so much gold that there's way too much for you to carry by yourself. You're gonna need a lot of help. There's a small box and you can see that that one houses quite a bit of jewelry. And you also see that there are 2 paintings. One of the wood, the Humblewood itself, and one of the mock fields where, if you remember, was the winnowing reach at sunset. And then there is, these are signed by an unknown artist. They seem to be quite precious. You find 4 light crossbows, quivers of bolts. You find a longsword and a halberd. And the halberd itself looks very similar to the ones that you've seen in Alderheart. And you can see that there's a suit of scale mail on the armor rack.
Any chance of manacles and chains in here?
There are not.
Damn. I will leave it as it is and close the door behind me.
Okay, very good. As you step back outside, you don't hear or see anything. It's exactly like you left it.
All right. I will knock on the palisade.
Okay. As you do, they open it for you.
Don't keep it closed too long. I'll have to return shortly.
Yes, Captain. You see one of the Mapok soldiers gives you a smart salute.
I give a single nod and keep walking.
Okay. You exit the inner keep. What do you want to do next?
Is the owl still anywhere nearby?
That's up to Alistair. Would you have recalled the owl?
No, I've been constantly looking for them.
Okay. The owl, go
With
ahead
its
and
eyes.
roll me a perception check. Because you did say that the owl goes up and around.
Yeah, I've been scouting for the leader.
Which of
Yeah.
us?
This is for Alistair. Perception check.
As a +5 advantage. So 18.
Okay, 18. With an 18, the owl doesn't find the leader, but you do see that there are a number of chambers on the 2nd floor of the keep, and it seems like they're more like bedrooms, essentially. The owl circles around, doesn't really find anything very helpful, but does see that Jack, disguised as Frey Meriden, is coming outside. And Jack, you can see the owl.
Right. I will head towards the alleyway we'd been in before with a hand signal to call it over.
The owl follows.
And then I will give it my own message of how I have secured a meeting under the guise of them being captured.
Okay.
Okay. The owl will will bamf out and bamf in front of me.
Okay. The owl just, in a flurry of feathers, just disappears from you, Jack, and reappears in front of Alistair.
I read the message. I look over at Ratchet and Leon. That was not the plan, but I guess is the best we got. We need to pretend we're captured, I guess. If we keep our cloaks, we can disguise most of your weapons. Hopefully they won't frisk us.
Seems to me that as the most proficient caster of the group, you have no weapons to hide, and Leon makes his weapons more often than carries them on his person.
I do have my hammer, but yeah, I can improvise easily.
I'm not sure how comfortable I would feel were I not to have my bow, though. But Meriden would have had to have left somebody guarding the two captives. I suppose I'm a bandit now.
I think the party had a chance to outfit swap, if I recall correctly.
We did. We all disguised as bandits.
Yeah.
Yes, that is something you can tap into if you want.
Yeah, I think
Especially because you're not... And if you didn't before, you have time to do it now. If you wanted.
We've got enough warning.
I guess, yeah, we can pretend most of us are bandits. Did the notes say that you told them only one of us... You have one captive?
I just said captives.
Forward to her. I can pretend to be a captive. That's all I need, these hands. Probably Leon too.
You know, back in the old days of 3.5, use rope was an actual skill on your skill list. Let's get ourselves down, because obviously the captives would not be up on this wall. And then we can work from there.
Let's rendezvous with Jack in the alley.
Okay. I'm going to need stealth checks from the three of you. I will give you advantage because you are up on the wall and you can see where most of the traffic is of the courtyard below, so you can move around quite well, make a plan.
Are disguises good enough to where we don't need to really worry, just walk through corridor like most people would not question us?
Maybe. It's up to you if you want to do that.
We'll try to be more stealthy about it, but if we'll see if anybody sees us. Or
Okay.
us
Okay, that's
I think my stealth is basically gonna also be trying just to blend in.
Okay. Yeah, we can absolutely do
that.
that.
I think that would be the best course of action.
Instead of looking suspicious.
Yeah, just blending in, because I'm pretty sure there's other people around here that...
Yes.
Because from what Leon has already seen, right, there's other people that look like bandits, have the same kind of costumes, and it's just oh, that one just is wearing a mask for some reason.
Absolutely. So that's a 19 from Leon, a 14 from Ratchet, and a 17 from Alistair. The three of you decide to blend in and move through some of the shadowed parts of the camp, and as you say, no one even bats an eye. No one does a double take or anything like that. You're able to easily rendezvous with Jack in the alleyway. The four of you are secreted away. You have an opportunity to have a private conversation here.
What have you seen inside, Jack?
I describe the general layout of the upper area while also mentioning the just regular refugees all holed up in the middle. Before talking about Benna Sheridan's eating room with the 2 other Gerbine.
Now that palisade, did it look like we can lock it from the inside? You said they had 2 guards on the outside.
Stella?
Yeah.
I imagine it has like the classic, you take the
Like the wooden beam.
rectangle log
Yeah.
and put it down, yeah,
Yeah, that
to
makes
like
sense.
block people bashing.
Totally. Absolutely. Why wouldn't there be one?
Classic.
You always got to be prepared for a possible siege.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're guarding like the exterior, but yeah, I would assume that they would fall back to like more inside. Yeah, siege.
Mm-hmm.
Did that palisade look like it was created more recently, or was it or original part of the castle?
It would have looked
You're
like it
asking
was
the wrong
original.
person.
Jack says you're asking the wrong person.
All right then. Do we need any final preparations?
Let me see what I can do for our captives. I'm gonna take out some of the rope from my pack, and I'm gonna, if Stella feels this is the right roll, a sleight of hand check to tie what's called a highwayman's hitch. It looks secure, but you can pull on one particular part of the rope to quickly release the knot.
Ooh,
Yeah, that
fancy.
sounds dope as fuck.
That's
course
freaking
you
great.
can
I
do
love
that.
that. That's awesome.
All right, a 22.
Yup. So, okay, as a consequence, tell me. This sounds really fun.
Uh-oh.
It sounds really fun. That's a really scary sounding song. As you see Ratchet doing this knot, we have like a small flashback here. Can you tell me, how do you know how to do this? Paint us a picture.
Prior to losing his daughter, Ratchet worked frequently with the city guard in Alderheart, not as a member of the guard, but collaborating with them on things. And that did occasionally require that he pretend to be a captive. Often, those who were captured would be more likely to say things and admit to things to another captive rather than to the guards themselves. And so this was a knot that he's seen tied many, many times around his own wrists.
Excellent. So expertly, your friend here is able to put together such a knot. Who are you putting it on? Leon?
It's going to be on Leon, yes. I figure worst case scenario, if I mess the knot up, he has a decent chance to actually just break the knot, but hopefully that won't come to that.
Do I waste a strength check to find out?
Okay. Any other bonds that we want to put on?
Jack, do you feel one captive is enough, or should there be 2?
You can do one more, Alistair says.
I did say captives.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let me tie one on Alistair then.
Okay. You don't need to roll. You're
Okay.
able to.
Does Ratchet explain the whole knot thing to everybody as well?
Yeah.
how he's been
I don't know how this knot actually works because very quickly looked it up because I know such things do exist, but not
Right. But
actually
like
how to
this,
do them.
but I guess my question would be: does Leon know? Like, is he the one that if he pulls it, it all comes apart? Is it gonna
Yes.
be okay?
It's made so that you can reach the parts you need to pull.
Okay.
And we could say it's
I
one of those
figured,
things of
but-
like your own hand can't get to that spot on your wrist, but you can reach the other wrist to pull
Yeah.
it.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure that it was Leon who was in charge of pulling and surprise versus like,
Yeah,
Alistair
it's on
or-
Leon.
Okay, cool.
After you tie the knots on Alistair, he looks at you and says, "Kinky."
I feel like it is, unless you pull that rope, it is fairly secure. I feel like he just like pulls a little tighter.
Ooh.
Any-
You remind me. It reminds me of some of me and Willow's party days.
Is there anything else that y'all want to do in preparation?
I'll give some advice to Jack. Give him 1d4 inspiration.
As you take a moment to talk to her, Jack, you feel infused with a inspiring. Spend an action to give words of advice or encouragement. Ally can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to their next ability check, attack throw, or saving throw. Okay. The group of you begin to head back into the keep.
Ah, yes.
Okay. So we have... You are bonded. You are also... bound. Alright. What's the plan in the approach here? You can move your tokens as you like. Both Leon and Alistair have their hands tied in front of them.
Honestly, this marching order looks reasonable to me.
Mm-hmm.
The captain leading up the front, the guard leading up the back, and the two prisoners between.
Okay.
I figure whatever movement, it would be me and Alistair kind of just next to each other, regardless.
As the group of you are approaching, you see the Mopok bandits here. They both straighten, and they look directly at Jack, who still looks like Frey Meriden, and they recognize Jack. There's curiosity as they're looking past and trying to study these two prisoners. Can I get deception checks from everyone but Jack? You get to do this at advantage.
Everyone gets to do it at advantage, or
Everyone gets to do it at
Oh, thank
advantage. Jack
goodness.
does not need to roll.
okay.
Okay, that is
Oh my
a
Thank goodness, a 16.
19.
19 from
I have a
Leon, 19 from
minus
Alistair,
1 to deception.
16 from Ratchet. Okay. As you're moving closer, the bandits open the palisades. So this gate is now open. You can see that the two of them are watching Ratchet very carefully. Ratchet, as you're passing by them, and you're welcome to move your tokens as you like now. As you're walking past them, they recognize the mark on your face, and they make a mental note of it, but they don't stop you.
Uh-huh. It's all fine.
Huh?
Like I haven't gotten that my entire life. I offer them a glower in return. It's very practiced.
Okay, so as the group of you pass the palisade, they close it, so it is now closed. Here, I'll make an X to show that it's closed.
I point at it for the stealthiest of us. Lock, make an.
You want to drop the beam?
Like slowly to lock him without them here.
Okay. Yeah. I'll need a sleight of hand from somebody.
Do these open inwards?
No. They open
Okay.
outwards.
Sleight of hand.
Yep.
I'm all right at sleight of hand.
Okay.
Oh,
Leon got a
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Leon, like with his arms still bound, just grabs the bar at the middle, heaves.
I
Okay.
got power.
It is now locked. I can do a better little drawing than
It's like just like it's a weapon. Everything's a weapon. You know.
that.
Oh, I like that.
I'm the
Good
weapon
line.
now.
Okay. It is locked. You very carefully, Leon, your muscles bulge as you take the beam and you slowly slide it into place quietly, whisper quiet. And it is now locked. It will not open from the other side. What do you want to do?
Which way, Captain?
Jack?
I will lead the way forward into the room.
Okay. As the group of you begin to enter the room, you can see that by now Frey Meriden has finished with her meal. The table is mostly clear.
Not Frey Meriden. Frey Meriden is
Benna, Sheridan, yes.
yeah.
Why do their
Me.
names rhyme?
Because it's
For fun.
cute.
It
They're
is
an
really
adorable
cute.
couple.
Yes.
Benna could definitely like bench press multiple Frey Meridens.
That's how they like it.
Mhm.
Yeah, who wouldn't? Fantastic. Okay, so feel free to move your tokens.
Two of you get in between us there.
Boop.
Okay. As the group of you enter in, you see Benna Sheridan stand up. She's a towering woman. She's easily 6 foot tall. You can see that she has a number of weapons on her person, even now. And as she looks at you with one dark eye. The other is covered by this red bandana. Slowly, she begins to walk around the table. You see this Gerbine scurry off to the side as Benna Sheridan stands before you. So the two of these are responsible for taking out my captains, is that right?
He's stronger than he looks, and the other one has a way with flames.
I see. Well, bring them here.
I lead them forward.
Okay. As you come closer, Benna Sheridan leans in and she huffs. You can feel a hot breath wash over you as she scents you. She's an intimidating presence. You can tell just by the way that she moves that She is powerful. She is formidable. She could take any one of you one-on-one, no problem, without even breaking a sweat. You see on her hip is a particular sort of interesting design. It sweeps back and seems a bit out of place for a bandit lord like her. She lifts up her bandana. And as she does, you can see that the portion of her face that's concealed is horribly burned. Her left ear is completely gone, and the eye beneath can barely be seen under warped flesh. She has been bitten by fire in a terrible, terrible way. And she doesn't need to say anything. You just know the fires that have ravaged the Humblewood have taken from her in a deep and painful way. The fires have already burned away everything that I love. I will make sure everything that we do will burn away the corruption of Alderheart. Is that who you work for? The council? Did they send you? And at this point, she's looking past Jack, kind of gesturing you to like move away to the side here. As she steps forward, and Leon, she is looking down at you.
Great.
Alistair will look at her.
Okay.
His gaze softens for a moment. He recognizes that look. It's the same look he used to have for the longest time. Until he met Willow. On his face. The look of somebody who has lost much to the fire. He'll speak. We were for ourselves.
Yourselves.
We're here to talk.
Talk? If you wanted to talk, you would have just surrendered to my men, but instead you took them down.
I took down those who attacked me.
They didn't
With
want
the
to
intent to kill. I defended myself. The one who surrendered, freed, let him go.
You see her draw her sword. She points it at you. She says, "You wanted to speak? Now's your chance. Spill it."
Oh. We're looking to find those bastards behind the fires. I see you have also lost many loved ones to it. I've lost my whole family. Those bloody fires. And I will find those responsible. I'll make sure they suffer horrible deaths. To never light a flame again.
Go ahead and roll me persuasion at advantage. As you're talking, you see Benna's face kind of soften. Her hold of the sword slowly begins to lower just a little bit.
I will use the natural 20 from VertigoCross.
Excellent. Okay. Tell me what this looks like. How do you just absolutely sell this? Like, what is the one thing that you do or you say that just breaks her heart right now?
I look her in the eye, and for a a moment, his more stonier demeanor. Like Alistair tends to hide his emotions. Like sometimes he'll joke around and stuff. But this time he does not hide all he has lost as well. And I feel like she could probably see the same look she has as well. Just slightly less. Because there's still a spark in his eyes. As he has gained new ones he loves. And he looks at her and says, and let's start this the proper. Not betray you deception. Let's got this charade. As he opens his knots, reveals his hands. We're no prisoners. We're here to actually talk. We've infiltrated your castle. Could have done untold chaos, destruction, murder your men, but we do not wish to do any of those. Your people are suffering, just like all our families have suffered from these fires.
You see a mix of emotion on Benna's face. First, there's sympathy, there's empathy, a unspoken connection here of mutual loss, and you can tell this moves her. The sword continues to lower down, and her one eye that you can see, it's getting wet, almost as if she's trying to hold back tears. And then you start to speak plainly. You break the bond, and you see that her ear goes up, alert. She recoils back. She's immediately put on guard, and the sword comes back up.
I take my dagger that I have on my boot and put it on the table and push it forward towards her. I'm putting down my weapon.
You see she doesn't immediately jump to action. She sees this, she leans back. But then her head turns over to Leon. Leon, you gestured like you broke your bonds too. Do you do that?
Well, Alistair broke his bonds, right? Officially?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then yes. Then there'd be no reason for me to have mine on and his off.
Okay. So you've broken yours. She's looking at you now. And you can see that her expression is somewhere. Actually, roll me insight check.
Okay.
Okay. 11. With an 11, she has a mixed look on her face. You can tell that she's chewing through a lot. A lot has happened in the last 30 seconds. And her head whips back. She looks over at Jack, looks at the two of you. And she takes a step back. You can tell that she's trying to make sure that she's not caught off guard here. But she doesn't move to attack. She just makes space. She looks at you, Leon. Is there anything that you want to say or do?
I think Leon is just sort of relieved because he was right there as the sword was being pointed. He was just like kind of shoved to the side. So he always had a sword right by his neck. And so I think that he's just like sort of kind of relieved, and I think he'll sort of do like a motion too of like putting his hands on the table and some stuff to kind of be in solidarity of like no hospitality. That's not the word I'm looking for. Hostility. No hostility. Want to talk.
Go ahead and roll me persuasion at advantage.
Nope. Yep.
Okay.
17.
She continues to look confused. She lowers her sword so it's down, pointed at the ground now. She turns around and she looks at Jack. Captain, what is the meaning of all of this? Are you in on this too?
Next time, you should probably ask who got captured. And I let the disguise drop.
She takes a step back away from you. The sword comes back up. Not to attack you, but to occupy the space between you. I see. So you've brought an end to my captain.
Given a second chance.
Second chance. What does that mean?
I look at the others for a moment, as this was something I have never told them, before saying, I saved them from Alderheart's gallows. They're still alive.
Persuasion or deception or performance at advantage, please.
It's not a lie.
Okay.
So I will do persuasion.
Okay.
30-20.
Very
24.
nice.
She lowers her sword. She looks sober, tired, at the ground. We've lost so many good people to the fires, to the corruption of the council. I just wish to take care of the people here. They've given me purpose. We are so stretched thin with supplies and opportunity. Alderheart turned their backs on us. She looks down the long table. She hasn't forgotten you, Ratchet. But there's a whole table between the two of you. She looks at you, and if you want to say something, here's an opportunity.
Alderheart seems to believe, or at least the council, that you and those you command are behind the fires that ravage the Humblewood. But I can see you have felt the pain of these fires yourself. And best I can tell, nobody who's felt that pain and cares for the number of people that you have out there in this town could ever unleash that pain on someone else. We are looking to deal with the problem of who actually is causing this fire, and if the Council of Alderheart has pointed us in the wrong direction, we see no reason to follow that direction any further.
And you see she clutches her head with her free hand. So many people have lost their homes to the flames. And the council has chosen to hide behind their bastion of Alderheart instead of reaching out to the folks who need the most help. I hate them. My mother tried to warn them. She had visions, but they did not listen. And because of that, I've lost everything. People here have lost everything, and we are desperate. I can see that you, perhaps, and as she says you, she looks at all of you. You might have reason. You might have heart. Do not make the mistake of trusting the council. They have neither.
I understand your loss. Council is not my favorite. They're a bunch of pompous bastards who, at the end of the day, care more about themselves than people of this world. Alderheart is currently taking lots of refugees, and things are stretched thin there as well. The true enemy is not those rich bastards. It's the true enemy is those who have set the fires, continue to live, breathe, walk, and set more of those fires and cause more loss and suffering for people. We can try to eventually to figure out a place for those here. Can aid in some ways we can. I have some connections with the Gaelus community. Maybe they can take some more of the more sick and wounded from here. But our main priority lies with stopping the real hands behind these disasters. So anything you know about it, anything you might have insights on, we'd appreciate it. You told us.
You said your mother had visions. Did you have any visions of these days and the things that would come to pass at these times?
See her clutch her head again. Everything that she saw, everything that she wrote, it was taken by the fire. She was taken by it. If she saw anything past this, and she just gestures all around, it's gone. Consumed by flame. I would help if I could, but my efforts must remain here. People count on me. I'm sorry. If I could reach out and extinguish the flame myself, I would. But I can't.
We're not asking you to stop doing this. We're asking you only to aid us in our search. People do need you here. Those notes.
I don't know how I can help you. If you want a dry place to sleep, if you need food, fine. We don't have much of it, but it's yours.
Those notes, have you gazed upon them, even if you don't remember?
No. I trusted my mother at her word. I didn't need proof. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to take me at my word.
Insight check.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody that wants to do an insight check, you can definitely do that.
19.
19?
Wow.
Whee!
9 from Leon.
I feel like Ratchet is like, you lost your mom? Oh
Your
no!
mom dead. Oh no.
Oh no!
That's so sad.
no.
I'll say for Ratchet with a 3, Leon with a 9, that it's clear that Benna is just so fired up by this. It's moving. You can tell it makes a lot of sense why the bandits are drawn to her. She is passionate. She is driven. And what she's telling you right now, it's heartbreaking. You can feel it. Alistair, with a 19, you feel it and you know that this is her absolute truth. You know that what you are seeing here is the transparent soul of Benna. And the reason that people trust her and love her is because what you see is what you get. There isn't a shadow of deception on her. And she believes everything she's saying.
There must be something. Any reports any of your men have heard, seen anything from these fires? Any of the villagers here?
We've been running
Somebody
away
must have seen
from
something.
the fires, not chasing them. I can't help you with that.
Then perhaps you have maps plotting their course. We could trace backwards if you are willing to share.
She looks frustrated and she looks over at the two Gerbine council folk that she has. And they look to each other and they just kind of like nod. They've been quiet this entire time. One of them says, "Yeah, we have some records that maybe if you'd like Benna to share them, we fine. As long as it doesn't endanger anybody." It is dangerous enough that you've made your way all the way here. Imagine if you were working for the council. Imagine if you were here to take my head.
Weird story, huh?
Us? No!
Jack
We have
is
a,
gonna take a single step forward,
Okay.
and they are going to talk to Benna.
Okay.
You said that you hate the council for what they've done. That much is clear. But, or rather, however, does that hate outweigh your feelings of protection towards the people underneath you?
Roll me a persuasion check.
I'm good at talking to people. How about my third dirty 20 in a row?
That's crazy. Okay.
Goddamn.
good gracious. I hate that
this is
that's like
Jack's
a
time.
mid-level roll for you. That's not even good.
That's
It's almost like it's my best stat.
You see her ear kind of droop a little. This line of thought. You can tell that for all her bravado, all of her fiery passion, this is something that she's thought about a lot. I know that my feelings play just a small part. Why?
Because you can do both. You can have your revenge and protect the people underneath you. You hit them where it hurts, in their coffers. You make a city, you steal trade. You protect the people better than they can, so they come to you instead.
As you were saying this, I was just imagining like a little chibi version of Benna in the background going like, putting up a finger and be like, actually, we tried that. We actually robbed all of the Alderheart Council and Capital and we raided the entire city. And then like getting cut off as you're talking about. Clearly not that. Sorry. I don't know. I just had a very vivid image of that in the back of my head. She says, I see. I am not opposed to this, but I will say that I am ill-equipped. I'm a fighter. I'm a warlord. I'm no mayor, no king. I don't know how to run a council or a city. I just know how to keep people fed.
You have the charisma and leadership to one. And any real leaders of a city don't run things by themselves. I mean, to find those competents to filling the holes of your expertise. Those who know how to plant crops that might work in harsh environments. Those who might know how to modify the city for better insulation for the people to have shelter. Those who know how to trade.
You know where I could find those people? Alderheart. But I'm not welcome there.
We know a traveling trader. I'm sure she'd be happy to come here, especially when she hears of how deep your need is.
100%.
You would bring
I
them
have-
here?
She'd bring herself. She's brave.
As long as you swear no harm shall come to her, we can arrange for a good start. I also have some connections with some of the Alderheart underground. Might be able to smuggle certain things as well.
You see Benna sheathes her sword. She straightens up, she hooks her thumbs into her belt and leans back. All right. I can agree to this. We need all the help that we can get. And if you know reliable people, well, I'm willing to trust.
Jack is going to pull out a card with a heart stamp on it and hold it out to them. I think you already know reliable people. Get someone at least respectable looking. Have them go to the Heart of the Woods Emporium. You'll find Frey and her current employer there.
She takes the card and she looks at it. All right. And she looks over at Leon.
Well, where I come from, I'm trying to. I'm going to be in contact with them in a little bit. They are a bunch of scroungers themselves. I come from a community where we take every little thing we can, and we can build it into something. A table, a ladder, spoons, forks, knives, plates, things like that. We don't let anything go to. Pretty sure I can get some help from that aspect as well. Use every little thing we've got to make it a little bit easier.
I see. I will not deny help. We need it more than ever now. Bring your people. And she says this to all of you. My door is open, but I'm not ready to speak to the Birdfolk Council. Not yet.
And for our help, we will ask you to reduce your robbings of the common folk. They have suffered enough as well.
Mhm.
Figure out a way to make ends meet. And the elderly and wounded, we can take them with us. We can say we freed them from their occupation
No.
and put them with the Galus community.
She puts her hand up to interject. I do not trust you with my wounded. or my elderly. I will take care of them myself. We'll start
Fair
this
enough.
one step at a time.
I think Leanne will also say that's fair. Give us a chance to earn that trust. And I think that you'll know that we can help your wounded and your injured just as well as you have tried to as well.
She crosses her
Besides-
arms. Go ahead.
Besides, we have a firebug to stop. And sad to say, they would slow us down.
I will not stop my bandits. They need to take care of themselves. Once something solid, something reliable is put into place, then I will give them the order to stop. But I will guarantee the road leading here to our stronghold. We won't murder or pillage anyone that makes the travel. Everywhere else, I cannot guarantee. Not yet.
It's a start.
Very well. She turns over to the derby next to her. And she begins to give them instructions, basically saying, give them a pin or some kind of signifier so that the rest of the stronghold knows that they have pardon, that they can enter as they want. So the four of you will have entry back into the stronghold so long as you hold Benna's graces.
Alistair would also step forward and ask her one more thing.
Okay.
And I have one more personal question, if you may. Have you heard or seen catfolk named Willow?
She looks you up and down. She's studying you. As you say the name Willow, you can tell she knows who this is. Why do you ask?
I insight check her. What's I would like to insight.
Yeah, go for it.
21.
Nice.
Okay, with a 21, she knows who Willow is. She's looking at you to try to see if she can trust you. Because whatever she has, she must have a substantial amount of information. I'll say with a 21, you get the sense that it comes from a protective kind of vibe.
I look her up and down. And then Alistair, when he realizes she's being protective of her, he'll say, I was her right hand. And still
Persuasion check.
as I pull out also my my necklace and show him a picture.
Oh, okay. At advantage.
I guess.
You have a cool picture, okay. Damn, I don't know if I should even make you roll, to be
15.
honest. Okay. 15, alright. Conveniently, you have a picture of her. I mean, you did bring her up, though. Okay, Benna looks at the picture. She even, like, moves to, like, grab it and kind of pull on it a little bit to look at it closely. Then she gives it back to you, lets you go. She says, I've lost track of Willow. Willow was part of a smuggling ring called the Ember Trail. I suspect that the group was infiltrated by someone from Alderheart. And that she was turned in. I haven't talked to her or seen her in almost a year now. What do you know about her? You are close?
Yes. She was my best friend and lover. Until the day I just got a note to not look for her.
I see. I miss her too. Perhaps after all of this, once I don't have to worry about people dying from hunger, maybe we can look for her together.
I'd appreciate that. I'll continue my investigations in the time. And if somebody did betray her, as he says that, are there any flames?
There's some candles.
Some Alistair's eyes turn slightly red, and his mane slightly goes from golden to red for a moment. As his anger flares, his new flame oaken powers go slightly out. He says, "I'll put him in the ground myself."
You see that she looks around a bit frantic, a bit scared. I mean, she suffered such a bad burn wound, she begins to recoil a bit. She says, "We'll work together. I promise you."
I extend a hand to her.
She takes it and she solidly claps hands together. You can tell she's really strong. She's so strong. Your hand hurts when she squeezes it.
I keep a poker face in my mind. I'm like, ouch.
She lets go. Is there anything else that anybody wants to say before we switch to a montage?
Quick, Stella, what's the name of the warlock?
I've actually wrote lore. Do you want the lore right now?
I just need the name right now.
The Pale Mask.
All right. Jack is just going to ask Benna how their pale mask is doing.
Her eye had to roll something. She looks shocked that you are asking this. You of all people. Her brow furrows together. She says, "How do you know about this?"
Just an old acquaintance.
I suspect that is where you were able to... She kind of gestures at her face, your face. Definitely implying the disguised self that you were using. I suppose it makes sense. You learned a trick or two.
That I did.
I regret to inform you that the Pale Mask has fallen.
Jack's gaze sharpens at that.
There's a tradition. She gestures over to one of the Gerbine, and you see them slip inside this room, come back out. As they come out, they are holding another box, and this one appears to be scorched on one side, blackened where it's come into contact with severe fire. Gerbine walks up to you and offers it to you.
I take the box.
Okay. Do you open it?
I do.
Inside, you see that there is a sheet of black silk as a bed, and on it is a white mask. She says, "This is an ancient mask passed between captains. It is said to house a whispering presence that remembers every face that has ever worn it. It is as much of a title as it is person. The former bearer fell, and I haven't found an appropriate placement. I will admit, Frey was up there, but she did not earn the favor of the Pale Mask. You clearly have. I think it only makes sense that you should be given it."
Give me a second while I take some necrotic damage real quick. I'm going to take 3 necrotic damage as a green glowing symbol in the shape of the mask appears on my shoulder. And like a green burn mark.
Ooh. Do we see this, or is this kind of secretive?
Yes. This is visible to the others.
Okay.
Like on the back of my shoulder.
Benna's eyes narrow, and she just watches this happen.
Just an offering to an old friend. Wherever they may be.
It is yours now. Use it wisely.
We'll close the lid on the box for now and keep it with me.
Okay. As you do that, Benna looks at you with intense curiosity. I think up to this point, it's become quite clear to all of you that she doesn't really hide her emotions very well. She's kind of just checking out Jack. Not in like a round kind of way, but
Damn
hold on. Okay, I'll roll for it. I'll roll
Come
for
on.
it.
Have you seen Benna's hips?
Okay, I'll roll for it. Okay.
Yeah,
If it's a 15 or higher, there's a little bit of, why you kind of... It's a 2.
Wait,
Aw.
hold on, wait.
Oh no.
What are
Jack
you
has
doing?
something that can make her re-roll that.
No, I'm just gonna roll flat charisma. 14. Does that give me a second glance?
Oh my god.
Jack would like
Fine,
to.
I'll roll
use the
again.
nat
This is-
20.
This is
that
where
they've been holding
VertigoCross
on to.
purchases a nat 20 for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know
Oh
what?
my
Hold
god.
on. Hold on, let me see what cards you got. 1 second. What
Do I have the
cards
girlfriend
you got?
card?
Do you
The
have
girlfriend
a girlfriend card? No. Not even close.
Oh no.
Flames, dungeon.
Yeah. Enemy.
Okay, you see a tiny spark. Like, if you interact with this NPC 10 more times, you might be able to romance them. But right now, no. Her eyebrow quirks a little bit. There you go. Her eyebrow does a little,
Hell yeah.
little quirk.
I got the one eyebrow to raise.
Yeah, the one eyebrow
yeah.
raised. But that's all you get. That's all you get here. Sure. Jesus Christ. Okay.
All right, back to why you were actually looking at me.
Yeah, I don't remember why. Oh, okay. She looks you up and down. She says, "Interesting. Well, if you need a place to sleep, my camp is yours. I would suggest to keep to yourselves. You might find that some of my subordinates are less willing to have conversation with outsiders. And then she kicks you all out.
I don't think we intend to stay much longer.
I think this is a good place for us to montage.
Do you have montage music ready that you're going to do yourself personally?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay.
Wrong music.
Here, I'll take us to the
Quick, Stella, start vamping.
Beep, bop, boop, bop, bop, bop. Thanks.
Bam, chicken. What?
Nailed it. Oh, actually, it'll be better if I
Not
take
that
y'all.
kind of montage.
Hey-ya. Okay, it'll be better if I take y'all here. I don't know why I have 3 copies of the world map. I don't need that many copies, but I have that many copies.
Yay.
I think we need more copies, actually.
Okay. So, as we enter a montage here, there's a lot of options of what we can do. We will enter a week-long phase, basically. So we're going to say a week passes, and we have a few options that we can mess around with here. Essentially, there's a couple of different avenues that we wanted to play around with. Leon wanted to contact Pendle Bay. The group wanted to contact Eliza. Any other avenues and things that we want to interact with?
Jack would reach out to their family.
Jack reaches out to family.
Alistair would reach out
Alderheart,
to
right?
the Galus community.
Yes.
Okay, Alistair to Gallus community. Okay.
He'll also talk to Sirius and cash in some personal favors to reduce the bounties on the bandits.
Okay.
To reduce the pressure getting murked. Besides the ones who are like murdering, like actively killing people,
Yeah, absolutely.
those will still be up.
Okay. So, we have a couple of options here. We have 4 directions we want to go. We can deliver the divide and conquer. Ratchet, was there anything that you specifically wanted to do? Muted.
You're muted.
Ratchet said, I don't want to do nothing.
I was gonna take a moment to talk to my sister Esmer, but that's not super pressing.
Okay. It's fine. So this is basically the course of a week. So if you want to talk to your sister, then that means you're going to have to head to Alderheart. The Gallus community and Bloodbath and Beyond is also Alderheart. Eliza is also Alderheart. Pendle Bay is not Alderheart. So,
Well,
Leon. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
I was gonna say, I know that, like, one of the things I did or tried to do for the longest time when we got to Alderheart was send a message to Gizmo.
Hmm?
So, I think the general message would have been, hey, I made it safe. So all of this wouldn't be in the message.
Yeah.
But I think I did say I would send something maybe again. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since that note. But yeah, I think that at least Gizmo knows that I'm in Alderheart. But I could travel to Pendle Bay if it makes it easier.
So, if you want to send a message to Pendle Bay from Alderheart, you can. I will say that you probably won't get a response within a week. So right now we're looking at a week of time passing by. So it's up to you if you want to do it that way. If you do, then that will probably be after this 1 week we're looking at right now.
Okay.
Which is okay. It's just
Right.
like it won't get resolved.
I'm assuming
right away.
getting to Pentel Bay too would also be longer than a week.
No, it would take you a few days, but you could get there, and then you'd basically have to come back. The TLDR is that you would not be going to Alderheart.
You couldn't do both.
Right. So everyone else is basically going to Alderheart. Could then I go to Pendle Bay, not within the week, but like go to Pendle Bay, and then basically tell everyone I'll meet everyone back at Alderheart when I'm done there, or something like that. So there's still a spot where Leon will meet up with everyone. Like, I guess Leon would like to know if he does go to Pendle Bay, where would be the general, like, okay, after I finish my business in Pendle Bay, where do I go?
If the plan is to meet up in a week, then you would probably not meet up in Alderheart. You'd probably go right back to the Bandit Fortress.
Okay.
So your choices are go with the party or go on your own to Pendle Bay, basically. Unless you want to try something else. You can also be late. Like, you don't have to stick to the week, but you would be asking everyone else to wait for you if you went to Alderheart after.
I think Leon at some point does, like, he feels like getting some people together from Pendle Bay wouldn't be the worst idea. However, he doesn't want to, like, cause a delay. He doesn't want to, like, I guess separate if it's gonna cause a pain. So he's just gonna lay out all of his, like, lay it all out on the table of, like, here's what I want to do, here's my idea with going to Pendle Bay, and then he'll say, well, trying to get everyone together and do these things, but would it just be easier for me to stick with you guys instead? Just send a letter and then hope for the best? Like, I can just tell them to go to the Bandit Fortress, I suppose, instead of Alderheart.
Do you feel that a letter to them would be sufficient convincing to get them to aid, or would they need your word in person?
I feel like if I told Gizmo, who's a friend of mine, and I wrote it in a way where, like, it's serious and need people, I feel like I could get. I have a strong connection with Gizmo and a bunch of people there who know him.
To be honest, if you feel a letter will suffice to provide the aid that we hope to provide, it would be best to keep the group together so that we can pursue any new leads as quickly as possible. For example, should we find something out in Alderheart which points us in a new direction, we would hate to have to go all the way to the bandit camp, pick you up, and then head towards wherever that lead may point us.
I figured with me being the outlier, it would be way easier for me to be with everyone versus going on my own, but if you all were okay with it, I was going to do it, but I want to do whatever helps us as a collective more than just...
My motto's always been to do whatever you want.
We know.
I understand that. I want to be opposite of what you are, Jack.
Why?
If we all had a bunch of just Jacks, it would be everyone doing everything randomly everywhere, and it wouldn't accomplish anything, and the fire would take over everybody.
I don't know, I accomplished quite a lot.
I mean, I can't argue, I guess, but still.
So
Do I make sense, Ratchet? Do I make sense?
Yes, you're trying to have a plan.
Okay,
Plans
good.
are
All right. Thank you, Dan.
If we had a more reliable way to message you over great distances, we could at least send you something and say,
sorcerer.
we could at least send you something and say to meet us at a certain place if our plans changed.
Best I can do is send an owl.
Here's my
What
address.
kind of distances does your owl have?
How far can owls? How fast can owls fly?
Zoom. What are owl zoomies?
Owls are not distance travelers.
They're not. They can reach up to 40 miles per hour, but that's like top speed, and they typically fly around 10 to 20 miles per hour when hunting. But they're not like, yeah.
No.
Oh. If I pay 10 gold, I could turn my owl into a pigeon.
I'll stay with the group. It's
That
easier. I can just stay with the
definitely
group.
sounds like a downgrade.
It is.
No, let's not do that. Good.
And then pay 10 gold to turn him back into an owl.
That's so funny.
I'll just stick with the group. I'll stay with the group.
Yeah, it sounds like we're all going to Alderheart. Okay. Oh my god.
I have not comprehended. I have not reached the third circle of wizardry
also,
to be able to comprehend
before we
things such
leave-
as sending.
I make sure to get back my immovable stick that's blocking the main gate.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, we should probably do that, huh?
Yeah, you get that.
He's gonna recover that before they find out their gate can't shut.
Fantastic.
Do they perhaps wish to buy off us 6 daggers, 3 Jerbine leather armor, 1 Vulpin armor, short bow, short sword, 3 mod pack, 3 short sword, 3 short bows?
No, they're good.
From their dead people.
So
It's a good thing we didn't let Alistair know about that whole loot room. We could have gone into first.
Cries. Cries and miss loot.
You notice? Wait. Perception checks from everyone.
Great.
We don't just notice it just because we're great.
No.
You don't notice that you're missing 1,000 gold collectively.
Yay! I
That's
know
what
it's Jack.
Leon and Alistair.
Leon
You should be
get
noticing that.
opposites.
Alistair rolled a natural 20. Okay, so Alistair, with your beautiful natural 20 into a 23, as you're like asking for if they want to buy these things, you notice that someone starts writing it down. Writing out down all the things that you're trying to sell, but nobody buys it.
Who's this person?
Just a little guy. Don't worry about it.
I
They're
pop
gone.
the corner, cast
This
detect
little
thoughts,
guy.
and
Oh.
then read his thoughts.
He's like, wow, this guy has a lot of stuff. That's great. I wish I had a lot of stuff. The group of you travel back to Alderheart.
You're just walking through their town, bragging about how many possessions you have.
No, I was kidding. It was a...
Yeah, I was kidding too. So the group of you make your way back to Alderheart, and you do have a bunch of different options that you can do here now that you are here. Presumably, Leon, you go to write your letter. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll probably be the first thing I do when we get there, considering I know that a week is not going to be long enough, so I'm gonna take as much, go as early as possible.
Did you send your letter before the bandit raid?
So I sent a letter, I think the second.
It was
or-
after the bandit raid because Zombie had that whole side mission of helping out the postal service.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I remember it went really well, right?
Yeah, they said they would take it. They would express mail it.
He helped so much that a guy was like, "I'll personally deliver it for you."
Yeah. Yeah, and I gave him a description, I think, of what he looks like or whatever. Yeah, or
Fantastic.
Where to go.
Okay. I don't know what song this is.
One way to find out.
Nope. That's not the vibe.
I thought
I've
we
heard
were
that
on a
song
beach for a
before.
second.
Beach episode.
I don't know why I don't have that many songs loaded here.
What an experience a Humblewood beach episode would be.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I mean, Pendle Bay is
Ratchet
on a
would
beach.
immediately
yeah, Pendle
just
Bay.
leave
Pendle
the
Bay is
episode.
by a beach.
I'm-
Let's go.
I'm not saying
Canonically,
no. I'm just saying it'd
Leon
be
washed
such
up on a beach as a baby.
Canonically,
It'd be such a vibe is all. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying that it's coming. I'm saying that
Oh,
Leon almost
God.
had a solo beach episode, okay?
Yeah. Oh man, I screwed
You
that up.
see, you should have done what you wanted.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, so Leon, when you go man, I don't want like this song. I'm just gonna stick with this. I don't know, when I'm GMing, music is like really important to me. It really helps
No.
set
Yeah.
the vibe.
It's a good vibe. Yeah.
When you go to the post office to go deliver a letter, the
Mhm.
post person tells you, "Oh, Leon Brace, I've got a letter
Yes.
for you."
Ooh, okay.
They this gerbine begins to pick through the newly repaired post office, whips out a letter and hands it to you.
Sweet. I look at who sent it. Who sent it?
It just says your name on it, but you can tell
This is
by
my
the
name?
way
Oh,
that
okay.
your name is written that it's definitely from Gizmo.
Oh yeah, the way. Yeah. I would know.
I
Okay, yeah,
imagine that
cool.
Gizmo's handwriting is very chicken scratch,
Yeah.
very chaotic.
Very chaotic boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He probably will find a spot real quick to like sit, cause like there probably are spots to sit or stand or wherever I can get out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open the letter really quick because I plan to send out another letter, but like, if there's anything in this letter that I want to add to as well, I want to. So I'm gonna read open it and see what it says.
Dear,
The 3 Z.
If this was a Stella
Leon.
character, the O would be a heart.
True.
Dear Leon, I'm so excited to hear about your adventures, and I'm glad that you made it to Alderheart. I hope that one day I can go to Alderheart too. It's been a long time. I think the last time that I went was when we went together to the Humble Dome. Have you been to the Humble Dome? I know that you'll do great there. I just wanted to let you know that things are fine here at Pendle Bay. Elder Scrapper Scratch has been looking for an apprentice. And I filed my application 72 times. I'm still waiting to hear back. But I'm hopeful. It's going to be great. I've been practicing my strong arm. Next time we hang out, I'm gonna arm wrestle you. And I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna laugh at you.
Hasn't happened yet.
But I miss you. And I hope that you write again soon. If you're ever in town, make sure you stop by. Otherwise, I will cry a lot. And I'll make a copy of you out of rubber and wood, and I'll beat it up while crying. I love you.
Things you could use, but okay.
See ya, Gizmo.
I think Leon, probably for the first time in a while, has got a giant smile on his face. Gizmo has been, I think, the kind of like that really close friend you have that's kind of like your rock.
Yeah.
You know, like no matter what is going on in your life, you have that one person who you see a message from them or you get something from them and it just brightens up your day regardless of how it's going. So I think that he sees the letter, smiles about it, and probably would there be a spot in here, or would I have to go somewhere else to like write a letter?
I imagine that you're sitting on a little bench. There's probably a bunch of benches there, and then there's those like little thin kind of standing tables, kind of like at a post office where there's a desk you can write on, essentially. But as you're like looking at this letter, you see that like a little bit of it is folded at the bottom, and when you open it, it says, "P.S. I found this bug for you," and then there's just a dead bug in the letter. If Leon eats bugs, it looks delicious.
Does Leon eat bugs?
No. Well...
Wait, he sent you a bug and you're not going to eat it?
You don't have to eat it. You can look at it.
Yeah, I look at it, for now. Honestly, the thought
Gizmo
that
will remember
that... The thought that's run through my head is honestly like, it's from Gizmo, so I kind of want to keep it so there's a piece of Gizmo with me. But I'm going to see...
bug in your pocket.
Yeah, it's like a pressed flower.
Yes. So,
Just making sure.
I think... Yes. No. Because I'm gonna be meeting Gizmo probably fairly soon-ish. At least a month, maybe. Or however long it'll take for everyone to get together. I won't keep the bug, but I would have if I knew I wasn't seeing him for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna write a note back. Essentially as well, he's going to go, "Hey, Gizmo, first of all, I have not been to the Humble Dome yet. I plan to be there at some point soon, but things have gotten really busy. And he'll explain sort of more so over what's recently gone on since he's shown up, and everything with the bandits, and goes, well, I was hoping that you and I could get a couple of others. I know part of the reason we were so lucky to get into the Humble Dome in the first place is because your family helped bring me in and helped give me a spot to build stuff and bring in different things for all the different rings and arenas and stuff that was helped built. We're gonna need some of that guidance. Need to bring in a couple people to help like rebuild a spot. As someone's trying to really help some people who are going bad, and plus they need some help here in Alderheart as well. Some people who are really down on it. I do hope that maybe that they accept you into this thing you're trying to apply for. I think sticking at 69 would have been more nice, but you know, if you want to just keep persisting, you can. Just try not to do it too much. And then, would it be more what would be better? Would it be better for me to say to go to Alderheart, or would it be better to go to the camp or the bandit?
So that's a great
First.
question, because you were told that the main road to the stronghold would be safe-ish from bandits.
Not protected, but not actively attacked.
Yeah, because you remember
Yeah.
there were wild animals, and that had nothing
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
with
yeah.
the bandits. So it's
Right.
up to you. It's not an easy journey. It's probably a lot safer to wait at Alderheart.
Probably. Okay. So I'll just tell them, hey, when you get a chance, come into Alderheart, and bring as many people as you can. We can help some people here. Introduce you to a friend of mine who has been wonderful on our journey, who owns her own little shop. And yeah. And then basically goes, I can't wait to see you again. And I am currently undefeated in our arm wrestling, and that is not going to change one bit. And it would be really cool to see a match again in the Thunderdome with you actually with me. So I look forward to seeing you, and hopefully you can bring some others to help out. Big hugs, Leon. And then he like lines it up and seals it.
Is that
and
everything you
then-
say? Is that everything in the letter?
Yes.
You didn't say it back?
Get back. What?
He said I love you. You didn't say it back?
I said big hugs. Fine. Okay. Takes up the letter.
You are thinking of
Big,
the
big
opening.
hugs and love, Leon. There we go.
I like to imagine that like you ran out of ink, so you had to use like another inkwell, and it's like blue instead of black, and so
There's just a second piece of paper in there that just says love you.
I love it. Okay, yeah, you send your letter. Is there anything else that you want to do before we move to another montage?
I think Leon just gonna do what he's been doing, just helping people out, maybe visiting with Eliza, seeing if they need help at the shop. Just he's gonna be busy about time, and just kind of where he needs. If anybody else in the crew needs help with something, but basically his main focus was to try and get that letter out as soon as he could to make sure he could bring in people, and probably along the way we'll tell some of the people, hey, I did tell them to come to here instead of the bandit place.
Yeah.
Alderheart, so maybe hold off a little bit on time, but we shouldn't have to hold off too terribly longer than a week.
Okay.
But,
All right. You have an option here. If you want to express deliver this letter, I'll say it's going to cost you a gold.
yeah, I've got the money, sure.
Okay. As soon as you seal the letter, you pay it. You see a Gerbine snatch out of your hand, and they begin to run
Hell yeah.
straight out of Alderheart.
I think I'll put like a little like thing on the note or whatever as well, like on the packaging, so that when Gizmo sees it, he knows that this was also sent express,
Mhm.
and maybe that can send off an alarm of why were two of these sent express so close together. So
Yeah, and then a mail delivery person walks up and says, "Hey, did you need a letter delivered?" Don't know who that guy was.
We smash
God,
cut.
no!
We smash cut to several days later when this Gerbine, ragged and tired and sweaty, is in Pendle Bay, finds Gizmo, delivers it, and Gizmo takes it and says, "Did he eat the bug?" And then we cut back. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Maybe. Would that be
No, I
funny?
that would be him.
Okay, so next on the list here, we have Eliza. I'll say that anybody who wants to be a part of this scene can. You know where Eliza is.
Jack would be going to Eliza's first to pick up their nice business suit and also check on them.
Yes. I mean, we can be kind of flexible with the timeline of all of this. So anybody who wants to be in this scene can be in this scene.
Alistair.
I wish I had more songs. Do I have a sad
Wait,
song?
you're saying Leon didn't spend an entire week sending one letter?
The group of you head over to Eliza's Emporium, and you see that she's busy working. You see that she is moving back and forth. She looks tired. Her hair kind of pokes up in different directions as if she hasn't had a moment to bathe herself. And as the group of you come in, she says, "Oh, perfect. Oh, I need an extra set of hands. Glad you made it back all right. In case you forgot what this beautiful angel looks like, here you go."
I will never forget, but I will always need the picture.
Here, let me
You
help real
always
quick.
need it.
Just a quick snap of my fingers, and there you go. They're clean now.
Hell yeah. Oh, thank you. Now I smell like lilacs and honeydew.
Are you still alone?
I don't know where
Shadow never came back?
is. No, I haven't seen her. She's been gone for a week. I hope she's okay. I asked around. I know that she hangs out in the trunk district a lot, but no one's seen her there either.
Perhaps something with her family. She did say they were in less than stellar straits.
Oh, her family, right. I should check with them. You can see that she's really frazzled. Something is bothering her. Something that she's not telling you.
Alistair will put a hand on her shoulder.
What?
What's going on? Talk to us.
I don't want to jump to conclusions because I don't think the shadow would be the one to really do it, but there's a few things missing. I don't think that Shadow took them, but I mean, nobody else has access to the shop, and there weren't any signs of break-ins.
What was taken?
And she will head over to her ledger. She puts a big book on the table and says, a ring of feather falling, a feather token, and Illurin boots. They're all magic items. They're all worth several thousand gold pieces.
Would we know what these items do?
Arcana check from everybody.
Okay, I don't know nothing about no Arcana. Oh, but I rolled a 19.
19. Okay.
In fairness, these are magic items that Ratchet would know.
Yeah.
15.
15. Okay. 15 from Jack. Leon, did you want to roll as well?
Yeah. What am I rolling again? I'm sorry.
Arcana? No worries.
Arcana, if you want to try to identify these items.
Oh, okay.
Okay, an 8. Okay, I will say that Jack, Alistair, and Ratchet, you recognize these names. I'll go ahead and just share this with everybody. The Illurin boots are basically boots of elven kind. They make your feet really quiet. Basically get advantage on stealth checks when you're trying to move quietly.
Nice.
The feather token is a small object that looks like a feather and basically can do a bunch of different little things depending on how the magic unfolds. And then the ring of feather falling, it's very handy for individuals that cannot fly. It lets you fall safely.
I'm going to turn, no offense to Leon, put it to Alistair and Jack, who I feel like A, are more likely to know about magic items, and B, are more likely to have familiarity with malintent. and say, does that sound to you like items someone would need for a clean getaway?
It does. It's somebody who's trying to sneak in and then jump off this tree.
And make a swift exit.
Yep. What
Or
race is this
Someone
shadow
who has
person?
to jump somewhere dangerous.
Shadows of Gerbine. Here.
Um,
In case you forgot her face. This is what she looks like.
Oh, there you are.
Have you
That's her.
have
Sh-
you spoken to the guards about this?
No. You can see that her tail is kind of flicking irritably behind her. Her ears are flat. I don't think that she did it. I can't
No,
bear
that they're
the
missing,
thought.
dear. Did you tell the guards that it's missing?
I did not tell them the items are missing. I should file a report. I was hoping the shadow would show up by now.
Then don't.
Okay.
Wait for us to look for them. Maybe they had a reason to do it. Maybe they just borrowed them.
If I remember correctly, this partial second circle that has a bed in it is like her living quarters.
Yes.
Um, assuming that, like, because we've crashed here at least once, I think, and we come and go at weird hours. I assume it would not be strange for me to like head back to the back.
Oh, not at all. At this point, Eliza has said, "This is my home. This is your home." 100%.
I'm gonna allow the other three to take care of this. I am gonna go make Eliza a cup of tea.
Okay. She needs it. Oh my god.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Mm. Well, anyway, what's up? What do you need? You're here for something?
First,
Yes.
we were here to check on you.
I'm okay. She just gestures vaguely to the shop. It's gonna be all right.
The shop will be fine. Please sit down. We have to catch you up on some of the more recent events that we have been through.
Okay. She sits down.
So, Alistair will begin to recount what they've been through with the bandits and what they've decided to do.
I see. All
And
right.
so it is up to you if you wish to expand your business into aiding their refugees as well.
I
You have to
mean,
be careful though.
do you trust them? Do you think it's safe?
I
I
trust their
expect you
leader.
won't get attacked on the road by bandits.
Okay, great. I mean, I was a traveling merchant before I met you, and my only problem was bandits. I've always been able to
Well,
run away or hide if it's been anything else.
we have the symbol that you can have and make sure they don't give you crap. If they do,
Okay.
well, I will hunt every single one of them.
I know you would.
You're rather intense, you know that?
I've been called worse.
Well,
Their leader also seemed to have to know your sister.
what? And as you say that, there's a sort of silence that falls down in the room like a blade. Her ears are perked up and her eyes are wide. Someone there knew my sister?
It was their leader.
Why would the bandit leader know about my sister?
As Alistair takes a deep breath in. Well, you might kick my ass for this, but at this point, he deserved to know. You see, your sister. She was involved in a smuggling. You know how she has a kind. She sought
Yes.
to take control of the underground of the city. In her own way, she claimed she used to claim that all the smugglies, contraband, and such, somebody will eventually do it. They'll make their way in this city. So, but if she were to be in charge of it, she could make sure the worst things will never make it to the light of day. So we've worked to slowly. I've aided her on occasion in her endeavors. Every time some of her men transgressed, started doing shadier things. have hunted them down and brought them to justice. I was not too involved in her operations. I didn't even know until it was revealed what their group name was.
Oh,
Your sister's pretty good at keeping a tight lip.
I see. And you can see that a shadow has come over Eliza's face. Her ears are down, her tail is drooping behind her, and she's holding the tip of it in both of her hands.
And do not have any worse opinion of your sister. You know she's one of the best people out there. To me, she is.
Yeah.
You know she has a great heart. And I've told you I believe she's definitely alive. It seems she might have gotten betrayed by one of the members. She might have gotten either captured or might have fled. Had to go into hiding, perhaps. Don't worry, I will make sure we'll find her.
Yeah. And at this, she slowly hops off of her little chair. She walks around. She looks up at Ratchet. I think I'm going to lay down for a little bit, but I'll I'll help. I'll help your friend, or the leader or whoever. Yeah, I'll help. Um,
Ratchet gives a little nod of understanding.
okay.
Eliza,
Yes.
do you know where Shadow's family is?
I think they're in the trunk district. I don't really know. Shadow
All right,
doesn't like it when I ask questions, so I haven't really.
I'll take a look around for them. You just rest.
I'll come with you.
Okay.
We can hunt him down together.
And you see Eliza just very quietly shuffle and then go hide under a blanket in the back.
I'll walk over to this table real quick and then put down that music box I found forever ago and just turn it on before we leave.
Okay, the sad song that you hear right now is the song that plays in the music box.
I'm head for the door.
Since Jack and Alistair are headed off to do this, and Penny has gone off to be alone with her thoughts, Ratchet just like plops himself down on the seat back here and is like, someone's gotta watch the shop. Like, he doesn't even say it. He's just like,
This is how you
okay.
get a new employee.
Oh. Ratchet, perhaps you might want to, if you have the free time, polish these a little bit as Alistair dumps the pile of 6 daggers, 3 dripping leather armor, a Vulpin armor that we collected from the bandits.
He
Okay.
just gives you a very level look, like, whatever.
Okay.
Gives you a wink.
Ratchet. Roll me a d20.
Mm-hmm.
Roll customer service.
Okay. You end up having
13.
13 customers over the course of Eliza having a mental breakdown in the back. You have a couple of choices here on how you want to deal with them. I'll say that because there's so many, there's a variety of people wanting to speak to the manager, and then people who just throw a bunch of money and they don't ask any questions. So you get the whole spectrum of customer service, right?
Great.
What kind of vibe or flavor do we get? What does Ratchet look like in this position?
I feel like it's very like social to deal with a lot of this, but the two examples you've given, people who have a problem that they want to fight about and people who are just like, here's the money, I'm going now, those don't actually require politeness. So for the people who pay, he like gives them a wave, tells them to have a good day, puts the money in whatever like safe box she has by the counter. For the ones that want to complain, he like just stares them down.
Okay, roll me intimidation.
Oh, I hope this is a good roll. Do I
You just
have
line up all the
20?
different daggers and blades.
Oh, I
He's like
do have a
extra polishing
20.
that sword while you make eye contact. It still has some blood on it from the bandits.
Okay, I'm gonna roll, but I might end up having to use a 20 for this, which would be a very funny use of a 20.
Five.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
a 5. That's terrible.
Well, hold on, if I may. Leon
Uh-huh.
never officially left.
That's true.
I could assist in sort of being security if need be.
The bouncer.
You would be
Yeah.
you would
Menacingly be big
assisting,
behind.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
is
don't
that
know
what
what
you wanna...
role.
No.
Yeah, I'm here to help if Ratchet wants it.
Okay, so
Or if
here's...
I see Ratchet and like this, like the intimidation isn't happening, and they're just being all like, "I want the manager,"
Okay,
and I'll just like,
This is the trouble with being 3 foot tall and trying to intimidate people.
Okay, so here's the deal. So Ratchet, because this was your role originally, I'll let you have two options. The first one is that Leon will give you the help action so you can re-roll and you'll take whichever is the higher. Or if you want to accept the 5 and take it as every single one, so 11 of these 13 people will not respect you whatsoever. And they will look at you disappointed and
Oh, that's customer service.
yeah.
11 people are gonna ruin your day, but Leon gets to roll at normal. Which one do you want?
I love the idea that he doesn't give a damn what these people think of him, and they like turn around to storm off, and then Leon's there just like, "Argh." So I'm gonna take the 5 and I'm gonna let Leon roll.
Okay, so roll intimidation at normal, Leon.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna also roll a 5.
That one, baby. Let's go.
That'd be funny. He ends up
One.
giving the
Intimidation,
cute
where
eyes
are
instead
you?
of the menacing eyes.
7.
Great.
Oh,
You do have a better modifier than me though, so that's something. In
Mm.
fact,
plus one.
roll the same number.
Okay, so some
Yeah.
businesses had the two of you working together. It doesn't feel successful.
Mm.
You
Maybe don't quit your day job to get a day job.
you question the procedure here, but you made money for the store and no one stole anything. So maybe this is a different kind of success.
Oh, you're damn right they didn't steal anything. We would have had something to say about anyone trying to steal anything.
I think, yeah.
I may not be able
mean,
to intimidate, but I'm good with a bow.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah.
we're gonna switch scenes here. So Jack and Alistair, you begin to head out towards the Trunk District. The Trunk District, as you remember, or the Trunk Market, it used to once be, so it's at number 5 here. It used to once be a thriving marketplace, but now it has been turned into a place for refugees. There are very many tents, very many temporary shelters that have been set up, and a lot of people live here. These are mostly people who've been displaced by the fires.
Was it down here or up top where I did my show?
It was here. People will remember you. You gave them quite a bit of hope. So, Jack, Alistair, as you're making your way into the Trunk Market, Alistair, you see that people recognize Jack. and they wave. Generally positively received.
I give small half waves back.
You seem to have quite the audience. That show.
People love to watch.
So you've come here with a mission to try to look for Shadow. We will montage most of this, so let me know how you want to go about this. And then we'll roll for it.
Alistair will use his contacts he has for like gain information, so make informants, pay some few gold here and there. He might use detect thoughts if anybody seems suspicious.
So you're doing like a private investigator kind of thing.
Yeah, he's a bounty hunter. He this is what he does. He will find people and bring them in, dead or alive.
Jack is going to check in with the old man who helped her get the stage and everything built, and see if he knows about any Gerbine families.
Okay. Let's get an investigation check from Alistair, and I'll give you advantage, especially because you're using magic.
I will also give them a bardic inspiration.
Very good.
Yeah. This is, I believe, feature I have, ear to the ground.
Okay. Okay. So I'll let you do this in addition to it. With the ear to the ground, it says you are in frequent contact with people in the segment of society that your chosen query moves through. These people might be associated with the criminal underworld, rough and tumble folk of the streets, high members of society. A connection comes in the form of a contact in the city you visit. Okay. You begin asking around through this method, and I'll just let you know that you don't know enough about Shadow to really pinpoint anything. And the general vibe you get when you try to get this information from a contact, they're like, there's so many people in Alderheart right now. I'm sorry, I don't know who you're talking about. I'll keep an ear out and an eye out, maybe even put up a poster if you want. But unfortunately, I don't got anything for you, boss.
About it. I'll do this the old-fashioned.
You got it. Come back if you need help.
And you said investigation?
Investigation. Thank you.
You said what advantage?
Yes, advantage, and then you also get the inspiration if you want to use it.
How high is this?
1d6.
D6. Please be 20. So close.
Okay, 28.
Almost hit the 30 mark.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. Okay, so while you're doing that, Jack, you find the elder who helped you set up the stage. Oh, it's wonderful to see you again. Are you quite well?
As well as I can be. I've been through some scrapes, but none of them stuck.
You do seem to be quite a wily one. What can someone as humble as I do to help you? Do you plan on doing another performance, perhaps?
Looking for a friend who's gone missing.
I see. The city has gotten quite quiet over the last week. Most repairs have been finished, so there is a peace among Alderheart as much as it can be found. Who are you looking for?
A Gerbine named Shadow. She should have had a rather large family around here.
I see. I
believe that they were in a destitute state.
I see. I can look around and ask, but the name does not conjure anything of my memory.
Just see if there are any large Gerbine families that are missing one or two members.
Very well, I can do that. Are you staying somewhere in the city?
For the most part, I'll be staying over at the Penny Gleam shop.
Ah, dear Eliza. Very good. If I hear or see anything, I'll make sure to send somebody.
Thank you. Hopefully, it all turns out to be a misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
Some things have gone missing along with her.
I see. What kind of things?
Magical items that could be used to steal or to rescue, depending on the person.
Which do you think your dear Shadow has done?
Hoping the latter. That's why I'd like you to see if they're missing multiple members.
I see. I have heard that more than a few people have gone missing throughout the city. It might be related. Check on your friends.
Well, and you better be around when I come back, old timer.
And he like pats you on the back and he says, "My roots go deep. If they tried to displace me, they'd have to unearth all of Alderheart."
Maybe I'll find a place to set roots one day.
I know you will. And he just wobbles off. Alistair with a 28. You hear rumors about a cult.
That went from 0 to 60 real fast.
I mean, they got almost a 30. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
So you're on a nice Sunday stroll when the cult appeared.
You don't find anything about Shadow. No one knows about this teenage Gerbine named Shadow. No one's ever seen her. But you hear something weird. Something just so esoteric that is just... Maybe it's not related. Maybe it is. You hear about a cult that is obsessed with wind-touched people.
Uh-oh.
It's a good thing we don't know anyone like that.
Very lucky, yes.
They allegedly have a presence in the... Fuck, what is it called? Hold on. I don't remember what it's called.
Assessed in a good or bad way?
The Underfall. Which is number
That
7.
sounds like a bad way.
Yeah.
Anything that starts with under, I'm gonna start thinking it's the bad way.
So Underfall is the roots of the Alderheart city. So kind of like where the black market is. That's where they've set root. But other than that, it's very difficult to find different information. That's all I'm gonna give you. I think I did a lot.
Well, Alistair will go back. Will go to Ratchet.
To Ratchet. You
Okay,
don't tell
so
Jack first. You just leave.
Well, where is Jack at this point? Is Jack still with Alistair, or
Yeah,
kinda split off?
You kind of split off, but you have a moment to talk before you head back to Eliza's shop.
I'll bring Jack up. Found anything?
No, but I've started some searches. How about you?
There's this cult obsessed with touched.
Wind touched.
Might have some. It's the only lead I kind of have.
Do you
Only
think?
newer thing that's disrupting things.
Do you think those items could be used to pose as a wind touched?
Perhaps a slow fall. I could see it happen. Some of the items, the quiet steps. Not the best combination, but could be possible.
Well, it's more of a lead than anything else.
Let's go get the gang and let Ratchet know. As they bust through the shop, Alistair looks at Ratchet. Hey, Ratchet.
Hold on. So I'll say that by the time that the group of you get back to the Emporium, it's time to close the shop. So essentially, you'll have some privacy. And Elijah's just straight up gone to bed.
While Alistair talks, I'm going to look at that ledger book more closely to see if anything non-magical is missing.
Ooh, okay. Investigation.
I'm focusing specifically on like dyes or face paints. That's the primary search.
Okay. Investigation.
9?
It's hard to say. As you're looking at the book, you realize that Eliza is really, really, really smart. And this is very cryptic. You realize that this ledger is written in code.
Alistair, do you know her bookkeeping code?
Let me take a look. Maybe she uses the same one as Willow.
Investigation.
Can I do an investigation with advantage?
22?
Because I've been here and have probably had reason to like do things with the ledger in the time they've been
He
gone.
had to do
Yeah.
a job today.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Advantage.
She popped out for 1 minute. This is how you put it in the book. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh, double 11s.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
22 from Alistair. All right. Alistair, yes, it's identical to the same style as Willow. I'll say with that 11 that you've been passably able. You can't decipher previous entries, but you've been able to correctly enter new entries, Ratchet.
Gotcha.
Alistair, you can read it like it's plain English.
Did Alistair really leave the pile of loot when y'all went down?
Yeah, he left it,
investigate-
would you? Yeah.
Okay. All of it's been added to the ledger.
Nice.
Nice. He nods, Alistair nods in satisfaction.
Nice.
Alistair, do you see
You're
anything?
better than you look.
Do you see anything else missing that's non-magical?
Do I see anything missing?
You see that a bunch of rope is missing.
Lots of rope. I'm starting to think more and more that they're planning a heist of some sort. Or they're into some serious shibari. But anyway, Ratchet, I don't know how to tell you this, but you might have some weird sex cult in the city.
I'm sorry?
There's a cult obsessed with your kind. There's the mark as I put his face.
There are always those who are a little too influenced by someone being wind-touched. It does not surprise me that some of them have decided to band together and make it a major part of their identity. Do you know anything about this cult?
Not much. What area of the tree were they at?
The Underfall.
How do you get to
Just-
the Underfall?
Just that they're in the Underfall.
You take the elevator.
Alright, cool. Just make sure the elevator went down there.
Yeah.
So I suggest we continue our search there.
It's not exactly a lead, but it's the only rumor we did hear.
Do we actually have reason to believe they're connected, or just we know that they exist?
Just a hunch is the only newer thing happening with this city. Besides that, there's been no trace of the shadows, so I can only hope that this lead leads us to them.
But there have been multiple reports of people going missing, and a cult isn't exactly usually honorable.
It just seems like to me like a second thing to alert the guards to. I mean, I'm happy to help investigate it. We will be here for a little bit before we continue with our next investigation. I'm just not sure if we're the best people to take on this task.
Well,
I'm
let's
not
go take a
saying
look.
we should raid the base, but right now it's just a rumor. What are we supposed to tell the guards? Somewhere in the city there is a cult? I think they're too busy. They just laugh at us.
I think we definitely need to do more research into this. And something tells me that you're the key into getting where they are.
Fine, if we must, but for the record, I see no reason that just because some people are unduly fascinated with the wind touch, that makes it a concern, makes it our concern, or makes it related to Shadow's disappearance. Just for the record.
You can hear the
True.
sounds of shops around you closing down. Seems that it's getting quite late.
I should be getting to my sisters. Alistair, I'm sure if you do not have a place within the city to rest for the eve, Esmer would be more than happy to accommodate you. Although I admit, when we stayed there on our previous visit to the city, we were sleeping in armchairs and on couches. It was not an inn so much as crashing.
Oh, don't worry about it. I will be crashing here. Somebody's got to take a look, keep an eye on Eliza.
I understand.
Okay.
I'll start making my way towards the door.
Does anybody leave with Ratchet? Or do you want to stay here?
Jack stated that they would be staying here, so they will stay here.
Okay. Leon.
I guess. Was the offer was to be able to stay at Ratchet Sisters as long as we're here, right? Or am I misremembering?
It is totally fine for you to stay here or to stay at Ratchet's sister's place. She has offered in the past.
Okay. I think I'll go with Ratchet.
Okay.
There were two people there. I don't think that Eliza needs more than two people. So to help protect her.
I'll send my owl with them.
Okay. As the two of you plus Owl make your way up towards the bows where Ratchet's sister lives, it is quiet. You find that there are not many people milling about. Ratchet, you know that your sister living in a nicer part of Alderheart, this area was not affected by the bandits very much. The bandits did not get this deep into the city. And as a result, it's pretty untouched. You can see that most of the street lamps are dimmed and the street is mostly empty. So the two of you walk in the quiet. You can see that there is a single light on inside of your sister's house.
I'll approach up to the door and knock politely. I'm not just going to barge in. We haven't been in the city for a few days at this point, so she's not necessarily expecting us.
You can hear the shuffle of taloned feet on the other side of the door, and the door swings open as Esmer answers. And you can see from her face that she is shocked. She is clearly surprised that you're here. Ratchet. Leon. Quickly, come inside. She seems
We'll hustle through the door.
like bristling. She closes the door quickly behind her and she says to the two of you, Ratchet, people are going missing. I thought it was just rumors, but I went to check in. On Zoni.
Sony?
No one has seen Zoni in weeks.
Weeks? We weren't here that long ago. When did you hear this?
I asked her neighbors, and it is at that point that she turns to you, Leon. She says, Zoni is Ratchet's ex-wife.
Sorry, I can fill you in on the history later. When was she last seen?
She had come down from the upper court. The last time anyone saw her, she was leaving work. She was on her way home. She's gone.
Damn it.
And I think
Okay.
I think that's a good place for us to end the session for this week. Woo.
Woo!
Sorry.
Goodness gracious.
We saw the flash. It was kind of like a meta scene, like a long time ago, as someone had grabbed your ex-wife.
I was
Yeah.
wondering.
Yeah. Now we are finally learning about it in character.
Yay.
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to everyone who's watching us in the future on YouTube. We are going to go around and do some outros. Please tell me who you are, where we can find you, and what your favorite part of today's episode was. And we'll start with Zombie.
Hello, I'm Jacob. I'm Zombie. I am Z. Whatever's name you like to call me. Let's see. I played Leon Priest, pro professional wrestler extraordinaire, and not as intimidating as I thought I was. Worked on that. Favorite part. I'm gonna go with the ending, I guess. I was gonna go originally, I think, with the like Gizmo stuff because we haven't really delved too much into like random improv with like some backstory characters on my end, but like I like a good cliffhanger. I like a good like dramatic ending. So like I can't not go for that. So I think that's a good one to hedge my bets with. If you feel so inclined to, well, first of all, y'all should subscribe to Stella's YouTube because there's so much good content there, so many cool shows that have been going on there, including the all of the Undying Corruption season 1 is all. I think it's all on there, or close to being all on there. It's all been shown on here, at least on Twitch. It was a really fun series that I can't wait to see where things possibly go from where you guys left off. As well as the show that's currently going, which is on blanking. I apologize on the name, but I believe the 4th episode is Cult of Power. That 4th finale episode is coming soon as well, but I think all 3 other episodes are on the YouTube. So go there. Also, follow here for all the cool stuff, because then you can see us play our games live and see all the other cool stuff Stella does live, whether it be TTRPGs or whether it be fun little games that sometimes Stella comes up here and does. So, you know, when they have the free time.
Thank you.
If you could as well, if you're feeling so generous, please go. I'll put them back in the chat again. Pocket Dragon Pub on both Twitch and YouTube. Go give them all of the follow/subscriptions, depending on which free option is on which platform. And go support them. I am been just brought on as an editor there. So I will be having some of my edits thrown onto that YouTube at some point soon. And we're looking for hopefully some cool things will happen in 2026, and I'm just kind of excited to be kind of a part of a group like that, you know, as an editor. So I feel like sometimes I think people who go through freelance work, sometimes there's like this, you know, dead end where you just kind of go, you know what, maybe this isn't gonna work out, and then things happen. So I feel like I'm on a successful path with my freelancing for once, and I feel like sticking with it was a good decision versus just being like, normal job. I guess I'll just have that for the rest of my life, you know? So, but yeah, so that's about me, I guess. Everyone, I hope you enjoy the rest of the night, and I hope you enjoy more stuff. If you're on YouTube, go watch the next recommended Stella video, because I bet you it'll be great.
Thank you so much, and congratulations. That's hella cool, dude. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's so cool.
Happy
Appreciate
for
that.
you. You put so much effort and so much time in all those edits and clips.
Yeah.
I can only
My
imagine the
friends are
sheer amount of
winning.
content hours you've got. So clap.
I've watched a lot of Stella.
You.
Listen, I've been called by Stella as a #1 fan before, so, and I feel like with me watching so much
my dad has
stuff.
said that you're my #1
Oh,
fan.
was it your dad? Oh, was
My
it your dad?
dad said that.
I misremembered if it was you or your dad that said
It
it,
was
but yeah.
my
yeah,
dad.
so.
I was like, okay. I mean, all right.
Yeah, not only are you watching all those videos, you're also like paying so close attention to get like all the good, like amazing like clips and stuff. You
I
have
try
to
my
be
best.
like full on like mental dedication.
Thank you so
I
much.
try my best.
We'll pop on over to VertigoCross. Oh, I almost typed in twitch.tv/Stella Luna. I don't need to.
Yeah, you know,
Yes!
other
Just
channel,
advertise
I've been
yourself.
this entire time.
Go.
No.
Please. Other people are waiting.
Hello, I'm Vertigo. I'm V. I am a variety game streamer on Twitch. I am trying to recover from a disastrous year, so I haven't been live much, but I'm hoping to fix that in the near future. As for my favorite part, I really enjoyed the entire Benna Sheridan stuff, and just how much I drove Stella insane getting into the room.
Yeah. Yeah. You continue to surprise me every year.
Every year.
Yep.
What was the most surprising thing I did?
I'll have to think about that. There's a really long list. Anything else from you, my love?
No, that is it for me.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll pop on over to Igneo Blazeheart.
Hello, everybody. Using Blazeheart. Find me on Blue Sky, Blazeheart. My favorite part of tonight, I'd probably say the shop that was just random. Like, you know what? She'll be shopkeepers tonight. It was great.
I love little bits of like, y'all are normal people too, right? And it's like, you've got to do normal people stuff sometimes. Sometimes you got to help out your friend and man the shop, and then you get a Karen, and I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you so much. We'll pop it on over to Matthew.
Hi, I'm Matthew, or B Street Holmes, and you can find me on Twitter and Stella's Discord. I think my favorite part, a little bit of behind the curtain here, Stella checked what my character's ex-wife name was before the session, so I was pretty sure we were finally gonna, like, in character learn about this. So my favorite part was when we were talking at Eliza's right at the end, and I'm like, he's grumpy and he's mission focused and he doesn't care about trying to solve this missing person thing, but I as a player know that this is very important to him.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I really enjoyed the, like, I have to play him right until he finds out.
You did a great job.
It's been so funny to me over all these sessions of just how long it's been until he actually found out that his ex-wife went missing.
Oh man, that was like one of the first cards that we drew in this campaign. It was so long ago.
I don't even think we made it to Alderheart yet when, like, the first time when that card got drawn.
Yeah.
It was the night after the day after we had spent the night at your sister's. And then we left, and as we left...
Yeah.
Goodness.
All gone. Yeah. Oh my god. In our group chat, Alistair just said, "Oh my god, did you kidnap both of our wives?"
She has also asked for the name of...
In another campaign, Stella kidnapped both of my parents.
That is true.
90% of his character's personality was about his parents.
Then I was like,
it really was.
That was so funny.
And you know, it's not like his family's influenced this character in any way.
Well, I want to say thank you so much, Raiders, for coming on in. I'm so sorry we are wrapping up here, but I do get to tell you some wonderful news. That is, I'm Stella Luna, and you're at our channel.
Woo!
Yeah! I'm a TTRPG producer and performer. I do this all the time. And if you want to see more Heroes of Humblewood, we will be back on the 25th of November at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You can find all of our previous episodes of Heroes of Humblewood over on our YouTube. And if you would like to see some TTRPG content this weekend, on Saturday, the 15th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be playing the finale for Call to Power. It is a Souls-like TTRPG. If you like math, if you like Dark Souls, if you like curses, you can come in and check us out. That's going to be it for us. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.